What's going on, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Eyes, and today I have a little bit of goalie love for you. We don't do too much content on goalie heads, and the main reason for that is I'm not that great at stringing them. I never had to string a ton. I've done some for low-level players, which don't have to be as crazy, but just really never strung a lot of goalie heads and never got too good at it. So it's something that I really want to focus on, is getting some more goalie content out for you guys, as well as featuring some more goalie heads, as well as improving goalie stringing myself. So I take a lot of advice from my buddy Cam at Goalie Strings, who does a great job. So shout out to him for all the advice he's given me, and I really look at a lot of his pictures to try and replicate. But today we have the new Brine Eraser 2, which I'll be getting you guys a review for as soon as I can. I want to do some on-field testing to really test it out. But today we're just going to focus on the pocket. So I've been wanting to string this pocket for a long time. I've just been kind of putting it off, because for me to string a really good goalie pocket, it takes me an hour and a half to 2 hours, just because I don't do it that often. It takes me a lot of time to get the pattern right. So I'm going to go through this pocket, share with you guys what worked, what didn't work, a couple tips and tricks I found for goalie pockets, and hopefully down in the comments you guys can leave me some of your tips so I can try and improve my stringing. So this is 12 diamond ECM black, which is great. Really good rebound control. The wax really gives it the perfect feeling and rebound control. It's nice and soft to begin with, and the ball is just gonna land in there and sit and get caught. So it really is better than a lot of other meshes out there as far as rebounds go. So let's get into the pocket. So what I wanted was a kind of a deep, defined mid pocket that had a pretty good channel. I've never been that great at goalie channels, and that's definitely something I'm working on, is getting the combination of pocket depth, definition, and channel. So for the top, I went with 11 diamonds and pulled it super tight through the middle. And to do that at the end, I actually took the extra diamond on each side. So I really only strung 9 diamonds through the top, took the extra one and scrunched it up at the sides. That makes the outside really tight. And that's a little tip I got from Cam at Goalie Strings as well, and I might have just looked at his pictures wrong, but I feel like it works pretty well for me, is scrunching that extra diamond out to the sides and just pulling it together. So when I was putting together this pattern, I tried to look at other people's goalie heads and how they did the sidewall and where they placed the diamonds to get the pocket so nice. So what I found is it works really well as opposed to a field stick where you want to pull all the mesh diamonds down as tight as you can toward the pocket. You really have to go with a different theory on goalie sticks. So I did the first 3 mesh diamonds with SIs down as tight as I could, and then looking at other people's works, I found that it was best to then bunch the diamonds right in the middle of the head a little bit to kind of create that deep defined pocket. So we have 3 diamonds pulled down tight, and then a 1 and a 2 and a 1 all kind of bunched tight there together right in here, and that's going to give you that pocket depth in the middle of the head. So they're bunched together there with 1s and 2s, and I've used inside for all these. So as opposed to taking the sidewall and going through the outside and pulling it around, take the sidewall and go through the inside out, which kind of just pulls it more into the inside and helps out with that channel. So that's definitely something I recommend you do, is string to the inside when you're doing your sidewall. So bunched it up there with a 1, a 2, and a 1, and then because that kind of creates a lack of a channel, when you get down here, you want to pull that mesh down right here to flatten this side out and create that channel around the bag. So you've got a little bit of bunching, and then you can see here I skipped 1, 2, and 3 sidewall holes and pulled this mesh diamond all the way down here. So it really stretches it out. So you get that deep pocket, and then you get this mesh diamond hole, which just pulls it down right here, so that you create that flat part on the outside with a deep pocket in the middle. So you do a little bunch, then you pull it sparse, and then down at the bottom here you bunch it up just a little bit more, a 1, a 1, and a 1 all really close to each other, and then a couple bunch down here at the bottom to bring the pocket back out and give it a little bit more depth. So it kind of goes tight, bunched, bunched. And then as far as I can tell, that's the theory I've taken so far. It seems to work out pretty well. So this one turned out really deep and defined, has a pretty good channel, enough to give you good control and good accuracy and consistency without the ball getting stuck or whipping too much. And then for the bottom string, to keep it nice and cinched up and tight and keep the definition, I actually went up a row. So I ended on one of the 12 diamond rows, and then did my bottom string on the 11 diamond row above that. So it kind of keeps it loose here and cinches it up right there to keep that definition. So that's basically what I did for this pocket. I'm sure you guys that are goalie stringers out there have a lot of advice for me on the theories that I've taken. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Even if everything wasn't perfect, I think it's going to work really well in the field. So I'd love to hear the advice you guys have to give me. Love to hear your comments and thoughts on this pocket and this head. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like this if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.